This is the day that the Lord has made. Hey everyone, my name is Vanessa. I'm a Christian woman. I'm a single mom, doing my best to put God first and follow Jesus Christ as best as I can. I want to share with you all a book that I received the Christmas I was 9 years old. The children's stories of the Bible from the Old Testament and the New Testament. I've already recorded the entire Old Testament. I did one video per chapter. Now I'm in the New Testament. Hopefully you will share this with your children. Chapter 31, the healing of the paralytic. During his early ministry in Galilee, word of Jesus' miraculous healing power went before him. On every side he was beset by crowds of crippled and sick persons who begged him to heal them. At times Jesus had to seek refuge in the desert to rest and find a little peace so he might instruct his disciples. After one such period in the desert, Jesus returned to Capernaum, but entered the town after dark to avoid the multitudes until the following day. But word got around that Jesus was in the town, and the townspeople flocked to his dwelling place to hear him speak. Even the Pharisees and scribes came. Of course, they never passed up an opportunity to be present when Jesus was teaching. In the hope that they might somehow discredit him in the eyes of the people, as Jesus was talking to the many people who had crowded into the house where he was staying that night, 4 men carrying a paralytic on a litter came to the door. The crowd was so thick that they could not enter. The house was built around a patio, and the 4 men, determined that their sick friend should see the miraculous healer, laboriously climbed to the roof. Then they lowered the litter with their friend on it to the floor of the patio at Jesus' feet. Seeing this evidence of such strong faith, Jesus said to the man on the litter, "My son, be of good cheer. Your sins are forgiven." Jesus believed, as did most of the people of his time, that an incurable sickness such as this man had was a punishment for his sins. The Pharisees heard these words and thought to themselves, "What wicked things this man Jesus speaks. He says he can forgive sins, but only God can do that." Jesus knew what his enemies were thinking, and he said aloud to them, "Why do you think evil in your hearts? Which is easier to say, 'The sins are forgiven thee,' or to say, 'Arise, take up thy bed and go away'?" No one answered. And then Jesus astounded all those who were present. He looked at them and said, "Now that you may know that the Son of God has power on earth to forgive sins," he paused and turned to the paralytic man on the litter and told him, "Arise, I command thee. Take up your bed and go back to your house." Immediately the man arose from the floor, picked up the litter, and went to his home. The Pharisees were silent. They feared to anger the people who had witnessed this miracle with their own eyes, and who now believed in Jesus even more than before. So that's the end of that chapter. I hope you enjoy. I will have a playlist of my Old Testament and the New Testament. If you liked, please subscribe, comment, and I hope to see you next time.